Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We're getting straight into it. I'm going to be doing a wig installment using this Klaiyi hair. I just wanted to show you guys what came in my package. It was that pink bonnet as well as some stocking caps. But yeah, I'm using 7x7 closure as well as 3 bundles of 18-inch body wave. The closure is also in the 18-inch length. And again, this is from the company Klaiyi Hair off of AliExpress. I did purchase this hair myself. And you guys can see this closure is huge. It takes up my whole hand, like so huge. The knots did not come bleached, so I did have to end up bleaching them myself, but they did do a little bit of plucking, but I still went behind them and plucked some more. I'm jumping straight into the review, you guys. I'm using some Got2b glue gel to lay down my edges so they'll be out of the way while installing the wig. I'm then going to be taking an astringent cotton pad and cleaning off the makeup that's on my forehead, so the wig will be able to adhere to my forehead easy. I'm going to be using the ORS wig glue to adhere my wig down. This is what my wig looks like, and that is the ORS glue, but it's not glue, it's like a gel glue, but it definitely does its job, you guys. So I'm just applying a generous amount onto my forehead above my baby hairs and hairline. I don't want any of this stuff to get onto my actual hair itself, so I'm just applying it straight ahead. And I'm going to be taking my blow dryer to make sure it is tacky before applying my wig. I'm going to be taking the Crayon Case eyeshadow palette, and it's called the Matte Book, and taking one of those brown eyeshadows in there and applying that to the actual closure so it can give that illusion that I did the bald cap method without having to do the bald cap method. And I just plop this thing right on, you guys. It does not take much. Just sitting it right where I want it, adjust it to where you need it to be, and go ahead and press it down. Make sure everything is laying down as flat as possible in the back.
It's a vibe, yeah, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a hop in the ride, just suicide.
You guys, this 7x7 closure is a game changer. This is my first time using this large closure. I've never used anything outside of the normal 4x4 closure. So this right here is like, I don't want to use frontals anymore because frontals always gave me a hard time around the ear tabs. And so the fact that this is just basically a frontal without the ear tabs with much more parting space is like, it's so versatile and it's just lit, y'all. So now I'm just going to take this scarf and try to melt down this lace. And I'm just going to do this for just a couple of minutes until I feel like it is tacky and it is on my head good. I'm going to be now cutting the lace off of the closure. And just making sure I'm not cutting off any of the baby hairs while doing so. It is also a good thing when you don't cut straight across but cut jagged. That way it won't be clockable that you have on a closure. All right, so now that we have our wig on, I'm showing you guys parting space. So as you can see, this thing goes all the way down to one side of my temple. I'm showing you where the track starts. And then this is where some parting space is. All the way back to the back of my head. And then also to the whole other side of my temple, y'all. Like, it's intense. The only thing that I would say is a negative so far with coming across this 7x7 closure is how to do your wig. It was kind of hard to do the wig, you guys, as far as making it, because it lays in like a weird way when you're trying to sew it down. It's not the normal size of the 4x4 that you get. So you're probably accustomed to making the wigs with using the 4x4. But when you're using this 7x7, because it's so large, it begins to like bulk up and kind of ripple, as you guys can see it was doing in my head. So just be careful and take your time when you're making your wig. This point right here, I'm just taking some water. That was what I was spraying inside that orange bottle, and taking my hot comb to define my side part and just lay down the wig as flat as I can get it. Now I was trying to go for a really big swoop side bang, like that Topanga bang back in Boy Meets World. And so I had to take some Eco Styler gel just to get my hair to like stick up some in the front. That Johnny Bravo swoop, y'all. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then I took my hot comb over top of that and went over top of that Eco Styler gel just to mold my hair in that position of sitting high up. I went ahead and started pulling out the hair for the baby hairs, and I did very soft baby hairs. And you guys, this is soft in my opinion because I usually do a lot. When I say extreme baby hairs, I think everybody gets baby hair happy when they first start installing their own frontal and things like that.
It's a vibe, yeah, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah, it's a vibe. It's a hop in the ride, just suicide, yeah, yeah, slow it down. Dirty spray, yeah, 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 my bitch don't kill my vibe, yeah, yeah, dim the lights. You were meant tonight, yeah, don't wanna fight. Ooh, that ain't the vibe, yeah, yeah, I'm with the tribe. You don't wanna try that, yeah, me on my, I said me on my, yeah. Catch a flight, no layover tonight, yeah. Come and ride the wave, we know how to party. You know it's a vibe when you see my body. You can't wipe me up, oh no boy, I'm sorry. Oh no boy, I'm sorry. We gon' do this my way.
Now the hair came slightly pre-plucked, but I did go behind them and did a little bit more plucking to the front of my hairline. It didn't take much, but I did just do a little bit just to give me that even more realistic look.
I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now. It's a vibe, yeah.
Going back into that same eyeshadow, I'm going to just taking a thin brush and applying some more brown shadow to the front of my hairline. I think it was that ORS gel because this was my very first time using that ORS gel, holding gel, that gave me that white cast or that white shadow look, which I hate because it does come across in photos as frontal, look at me, closure, look at me. So I did go ahead and go behind it and applied some just brown eyeshadow. I ended up taking my scarf again and tying down the perimeter of my hairline all over again, just so everything can melt together. And then I went ahead and started beginning working on the hair with cutting and styling the hair. This is my favorite part, you guys, because I love curls. Like, curls is just my thing. Straight hair, some people think, but curly hair, not so much curly, but just curls in hair, like body waves, is my thing. So I did do some layers and I went crazy with the layers, you guys. Outside of me filming it, when I first made the wig, I also did cut layers in the hair then. And then I went behind myself again and started cutting again, more layers on camera the next day. So the more layered it is, the better your curls fall. It just makes everything flow. And so I did do some layers. And so this hair was an 18-inch, but once I was done cutting, it definitely was a strong 14, 16-inch. And y'all, excuse my face in this video. I was looking so blah. Like, when I look back at it, I didn't realize I was looking like that, but it could be because I was so focused. And then also I had in my retainers and I haven't had them in a while. So Yeah, this is my face I am given with this. All right, so the layers are finished. We're going to hop into curling. I'm using my 1-inch barrel Conair curling iron, and this is handy dandy, my go-to. If I had a larger curling iron, I would prefer that one, but mine actually just broke while I was filming this video, you guys. I was so annoyed, but yeah, I'm going to be taking this curling iron, and I'm starting with my bangs because I want those to sit the longest. So straight after curling it, I'm going to not even let it drop. I'm going to let it cool in the position that it was curled in and pin that up. I'm going to do both sides that way. But I'm going to go ahead and start curling one side. You guys will see once I'm finished what I was going for. But yeah, just watch.
You know it's a vibe when you see my body. You can wipe me up. Oh no, boy, I'm sorry. Oh no, boy, I'm sorry. We gon' do this my way. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah. It's a vibe, yeah, yeah. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now. It's a vibe, yeah. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm bummed, but I'm both now. It's a vibe, yeah. I don't usually do this drunk, high, but I'm both right now. Boy, bye. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now. It's a vibe, yeah. It's a vibe, yeah. It's a vibe, yeah. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now.
I'm curling my bang now, and this is very important that I curl going backward, and I make sure to hold it for a long time. You probably can't tell because the video is sped up, but I did hold it for a long time, as well as I make sure I pinned under so that it can sit. The curl can actually sit exactly how I want it to sit when I take the pin out. Now the rest of the curls, I do not mind them to be loose and no pins to hold them in because that's the look I was going for. But as you guys can see, the closure is laid, the baby hairs are in, it's semi-melted, and now I'm taking my pins out and I'm just going to brush everything out so it can flow together. All right, guys, so that basically sums up how I installed this 7x7 closure wig that I created and made myself. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you've tried the 7x7 closure, if you like it better than a frontal. Like, what's your opinion on this? I mean, I don't know. This is looking better than that whole frontal thing, trying to lay down them ear tabs. It always gives me trouble, guys. So I'm starting to gravitate towards this now. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? And so comment down below all of your suggestions, thoughts, opinions, all of that. I read all of that. And I will catch you guys in my next video. I will be having a review on this actual hair, Klaiyi Hair from off of AliExpress, coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, peace out.